Off-season and preseason, Ali Adnan, and with two 22-year-olds at center back, you're going to have to think that he has to bring some of that experience defensively at times too.
Every now and then.
Thanks very much, Peter, and nowhere is the Whitecaps' youth more evident than the starting center back duo of Derek Cornelius.
Ted Uncle celebrated his 42nd birthday yesterday, and he gets us underway. The Whitecaps in their new blue wave building, and that's good. It hasn't felt this way for quite some time. Whitecaps looking for their first opening day win since a couple of seasons ago when they bettered Montreal. Milinkovic, easy to pick out with the frosted tips. Adnan, who had a lot of this in preseason. Decent ball. Lucas Cavallini was in the neighborhood. Tybert leaping. Played in the same league that the Whitecaps found Leonard Owusu, who just arrived in newcomer now, but away it goes from Russell Tybert, who's wearing the armband here tonight. The Toledo slips it through. Shelton's in behind, and Ali Adnan went to ground. Shelton keep BC place.
Gadi Kinda has looked useful. The central midfielder for SKC already on a yellow, but offensively he's looked pretty good here. I wonder if Kyrie Shelton put it.
Watched by Adnan, who stuck out a left leg. Shelton will have a sniff there for Cavallini. Adnan kept it alive.
For his national team and a couple of times at the World Cup as well. Another one of those veterans as well. And even David Milinkovic, the winger, to help out. But Ali Adnan going for the onus on the opposition to defend. They said they did that too much last year, being on the defensive side of things.
Now here's Polito, 28-year-old. Top of the size. It's going to be Zusi, actually, who curves it in. Straight up in the air it goes. Punchet's back in the middle, headed on and in. A terrific second header. And the Whitecaps fall behind in minute 17. The second phase of a free kick. Not the greatest free kick to give away, and there's a bit of an inquisition. Sporting Kansas City doesn't care. They lead by 1-0.
And in a battle of the number 9s, it's Sporting Kansas City's newcomer, Alan Polito, who scores early here. But the balance of the half here has been inside the Whitecap territory.
Reyna shows short. Polito. Adnan again. Adnan had a tough outing last year. Home picks out Adnan. Early ball for Milinkovic. Look at Dahome making the run. It's a nice ball from Adnan as well. Ali Adnan will clip it forward. Couldn't get the height on it, but here's Russell Tybert. He's going to rear back and drive. Way for the Whitecaps too. Adnan can't keep it in. Or he can, actually. And here comes Adnan still. Back nicely for Shelton. Kyrie Shelton off of Adnan and beautifully kept alive by Max Crapo, who denies the corner. Back to his goalkeeper. Adnan keeps it in via the chest. That's cheeky to get past Espinoza. Puts his head down. Infield for Reyna, who loves to take turns.
National team without a break to start the year, so he's got the offs, but I think Inbom Wong is a player who has high aspirations, would love to go and play in Europe at some point, but he'll need to show it here over the course of the season before he could make a move like that.
There have been persistent rumors of a countryman too in Dong potentially being on the Whitecaps' radar as Reyna picks out Milinkovic. He's been excellent on the ball. The final ball and the decisions at times have been a little off in preseason, but he gets around his man. This time Zusi kept the ball in play, slides it across, and there's a terrific goal from Jake Nerwinski. Only his second in his career, but that's a big one to square this game at 1 in minute 28.
And look what it means to David Milinkovic as well, who runs all the way over the Whitecap bench to hug the coaching staff and the players. He is so grateful to have been given the opportunity to play here after having a tough time at Hull City. But it's all Milinkovic on this one as he first gets by Graham Zusi down the left side for the Whitecap.
Left-footed ball. Kamiri got a little touch on it, and Adnan was there to help it away.
He comes to BC Place. He's doing calisthenics on the touchline, gesticulating in Italy. And he comes in here to try to replace that defensive.
Between the two center backs, Derek Cornelius. He's going to be facing some international duty soon, which will in fact take him away next week already. That could be a bit of an issue as the Whitecaps travel to the LA Galaxy, who drew today. Overlap, Milinkovic, Adnan, early ball, knocked knocked away by Martins. Caught by Dahomey at first, cuts it back for Russell, leaves it for Kindo. What a goal! Well, I just mentioned he was having a whale of a first half, and now with a left-footed curler on a terrific cutback, his first Major League Soccer goal. Whitecaps 1, Sporting Kansas City 2.
That is a stunning finish. He has had a terrific first 38 minutes of this.
Milinkovic, give and go with Adnan. Loves that little move inside. Inbom. Switches beautiful. Now Tybert. Looking for Ali Adnan. Heads it down nicely. Reina. Good lead by Adnan.
The defensive pressure to try to win it back, but they were picked apart too easily because only Russell Tybert had gone forward.
Here comes Ali Adnan. Late stages to his right foot. Poked away. Ted, look like there are any changes as Sporting Kansas City to kick us off in their pale blue strip. Whitecaps attacking
the victim Cavallini of the halftime wedding of the field where he was just about to cross the...
He was a story last year, a surprise story. And one of the 5 players on the park right now who are coming back for their second year, and how much that second year will benefit them in experience. Reina. Ali Adnan. Shoulder barge there. Real careful. Chetz was the man who was chased there. Cornelius. Adnan. Milinkovic. Espinoza, who's got some options left and right. Kyrie Shelton is going to have to work hard to get to Ali Adnan first, and Adnan plays it wisely, lets it run. And the Whitecaps will get possession back, and Peter Vermees, ever the conductor, the very demonstrative manager, wildly gesticulating below us. I don't think Espinoza again. Johnny Russell, back post ball, looks good, away from Cornelius, down from Shelton. Azusi's shot was blocked, and that was brave from Ali Adnan. And it's a corner for Sporting Kansas City, and Adnan not happy with something. But he did get in the way and prevents a shot on target in minute 56.
You'd like to see a little bit more distance on those clearing headers from Derek Cornelius in the first half. The one that didn't go too far. See, that one's only about 5 or 6 yards, and Kansas City able to get another shooting attempt.
Whitecaps look like they're built for those opportunities. So they do have plenty of pace. Adnan in touch. Russell's over on that right-hand side as he for Kamiri and then Crapo. Again, the out ball for Ali Adnan. And has a little bit of room as that was poorly defended with Milinkovic. Fans is being together, having that pre-match meal together, not just arriving on their own, but together. Off for Shelton, but long came Russell Tybert to pinch it away. Ali Adnan couldn't get the job. But a heck of a game here last year.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Far and away the man of the match. A little some fresh legs with Freddie Montero.
Montero was in the neighborhood.
Last 20 minutes, the fullbacks will need to take the chances to get forward.
I feel like one way or another, everybody lined up at the edge of the penalty box. It's Inbom, right-footed, little flick, but not enough. It didn't take it second time.
Yeah, it was a question mark as to whether Ilya had lost a step or two last year. I think most MLS pundits thought that. And could the Whitecaps get after him in the middle of midfield here? He did set up that first goal.
Sanchez. Adnan with the header. Into the 81st minute now. Whitecaps 1, Sporting Kansas City 2. Jordi Reina off to the races, trying to get in behind. Doing Sporting Kansas City things. Reina. Here comes Ali Adnan, finally rampaging forward. Haven't seen it a whole lot. Tries the cross. Will win the Whitecaps a corner, and this may be the route home for them.
It's critical that they get better execution than they have tonight. For the most part, that last chance.
20. And it doesn't get easier next week as they head down to Carson and face the LA Galaxy, although place because this is where he scored his first MLS goal.
As a 16-year-old as well.
Been a real problem. The Whitecaps got it back, and now Jordi Reina with a neat little touch for Ali Adnan, who's bursting through. He's got Freddie Montero to his left. It's through for Cavallini. Big save, Melia. There was the chance for the Whitecaps DP. There was the chance for the number 9 to slot home. We knew one was coming, but the goalkeeper to the rescue.
I think perhaps the Cavallini was offside on my first look at it, but this is
Adnan early, looking for Reyna, couldn't get it there.
Hasn't been the best. The passing hasn't been clean and crisp. Kansas City in control. Still a couple of minutes to try to get something at the death, but again, keep in mind that still a long way.
Very calm, very casual. Jerso, what a turn by Jerso. Can they put a bow on this? It's Hurtado! Back he goes to Vancouver, and they know exactly what this means to Eric Hurtado on that bench as he seals the deal in second half stoppage time with a fantastic volley. What a run by Jerso. Whitecaps 1, Sporting Kansas City 3. Eric Hurtado with his first of the season.
It's a beautiful goal, and although it's in the dying moments of the Whitecaps